Hello dear students, good morning. In the previous lecture we have discussed about the topic error. Now further proceeding for that topic error in addition. So today we will discuss about the topic error in different parameters like error in addition, error in subtraction, error in multiplication and error in division. So first of all, error in addition. Remember one thing only. Suppose a quantity A, it is denoted by A plus minus delta A. Delta A represents its error in A, and B plus minus delta B. If we want to find out the addition, x is equal to x plus minus delta A, x, and x is equal to A plus B. Means this is the x is the addition of A plus B. So if we want to find out the error in x, delta x, in case of addition, then delta x plus minus delta x is equal to plus minus delta A plus delta B. So this is the formula for addition in subtraction, right? So there is a single question which am I going to discuss you. Suppose there is a rectangle whose length is 20 plus minus 0.1 and breadth is 10 plus minus 0.2 centimeter. Find out its perimeter with percentage error. The very important term, percentage error. Find out its perimeter. You know the formula of perimeter is 2 times length plus breadth. We will add twice of length and twice of breadth. So dear students, for adding twice of length and twice of breadth, we will have to remember a one thing special, that if length is twice, then error will be twice. So perimeter is equal to 2, length plus breadth is 20 plus 10, that is equal to 2 into 30, that is equal to 60 centimeter. But for error, because it is the case of addition, and you know in the case of addition, error is added directly. So error means delta P, that is to plus minus. अब ये भी twice करनी पड़ेगी ना, 2 times 0.1 plus 0.2, that is equal to 2 into 0.3 and that is equal to 0.6. So error is delta P is equal to plus minus 0.6, but in this question it was asked to find out the percentage error. So for percentage error, 0.6 error, main term delta, so P, that is 60, for percentage it is 100, 10 decimal finish 001, 1%. So perimeter, that is equal to, you can write 60 plus minus 1, and we use the sign percentage in centimeters. So dear student, this is the very important formula, very easy. In simple case of addition, you will add the error, right? Is there any problem? So next, error in subtraction. Dear students, same formula, you know, error first thing, you can't subtract error at any time. So error in subtraction is also the addition of error, right? But suppose this term a is equal to plus minus. So a plus minus delta a and b is equal to b plus minus delta b and x is equal to a minus b. So you will find out the error here. Also delta x is equal to plus minus delta a plus delta b. So dear student, in case of addition as well as subtraction, both the errors will be added. So you can find out the sum of two numbers. Sum of two numbers is 30 plus minus 0.3 and one number is 10 plus minus 0.1. Find second number. Then what will you do? Because if it is the sum and it is one number, then definitely another number is that is equal to 30 minus 10, that is equal to 20. But for error, suppose one number is a, that is a, we will find out b, right? So error delta b, that is equal to 0.3 minus a plus, definitely it will be added 0.1, so 0.4. So b 20 plus minus 0.4, and you know this is limit error. If you want to find out the percentage error, and how will you find out the percentage error? What will you do? You will write down 0.4 by 20 into 100, that is equal to 2%. So dear students, very easy and very simple concept of error in subtraction and error in addition. So in case of error in addition and error in subtraction, you will just add the error. This is very important one. And next, error in multiplication, another very important concept. Error in multiplication. Yes, then here, what is the formula? Suppose a single term a plus minus delta a and b is equal to b plus minus delta b, and x is the product of a and b. Then you will find out here multiplication and error in x, that is equal to delta x, and for delta x you will have to find out another formula, that is delta x by x is equal to plus minus delta a by a plus delta b by b. It's a very important formula. Delta x is the error in the x, delta a is the error in a, and delta b is the error in b. So dear student, we will solve a question here. Do you know what is the area of rectangle? That is simply length into breadth. So area of rectangle is 600 plus minus 0.2 meter square, and its length is 30 plus minus 0.1 meter. Find its breadth. Right? Perhaps you have got that statement very easily. So area is given A, length is given, find its breadth. So this is for quotient. So I will have to write another times. If length is given by 20 plus minus 0.2 meter, and breadth is 10 plus minus 0.1 meter. Find its area, right? Find its area, because area is length into breadth simply. So you know area A is equal to length into breadth. So dear friends, you will have to product them. Product of length and breadth is the area of rectangle. So here, now let us start the question. Dear friends, you will use the formula. X means here you will write the product of these two numbers, and two numbers are given by L, that is equal to 20 plus minus 0.2 and breadth 10 plus minus 0.1. So area delta A by A, you will write in such a manner. And area, you know area is length into breadth, and if you want to find out simple A, that is equal to length 20 into 10, because in simple A area A X, no error will be added, no error will be included. Error will be included only in this portion. So this is the very important point. So that is equal to 200 meter square. Not right. Percentage, sorry, error or percentage error in delta A by A, and here you will write plus minus delta L. You know this is L, this is delta L. So 0.2 by 20 plus 0.1 by 10. Yes, that's very simple. So on the spot of A, what will you write? This is the simple area 200. So we will find out delta A, that is equal to 200 plus minus, because by cross multiply it will go in the multiplication. So here another times by taking the LCM, that is 20, 0.2, 10 to the 0.2, and that is equal to plus minus 200, 0.4 by 20, 0, that is 10, that is plus minus 4. If you want to find out the percentage error, this is limit error. Sometimes it will be asked to you find out the percentage error, and how will you find out the percentage error? 4, how much area? 200 into 100, that is 2%. So that area is equal to 200 plus minus 2%, and this is the formula of error to find out the error in multiplication, and this is a very simple concept. So dear students, perhaps you have learned this topic. Is there any problem? Now we will discuss about another very important topic, error in division. Any problem? You can ask. So simple formula of error in multiplication is delta x by x is equal to plus minus delta a by a plus delta b by b. Means दोनों error को addition but नीचे रेशो में लिख के in the fraction. So this is the error in multiplication. Now next one, that is another very good, error in division. Error in division. Dear students, like multiplication, as I have told you, the formula of error in addition and subtraction was same. But error in division and multiplication also have same formula. So error in division. Suppose this is term A plus minus delta A, and B plus minus delta B. So here we will write x is equal to A by B, means it's a division rule. And the formula for delta x same, that of multiplication. plus minus delta A by A plus delta B by B. So we will find out another example as I have discussed earlier. Suppose this is a rectangle, area is 600 plus minus 0.3 meter square and length L is 30 plus minus 0.1 meter square. Find out breadth. So dear students, first of all, because this is area and this is length, so here the case of division takes place and you will divide, and in division the result is B. So you will write here delta B by B. Some students definitely confused whether they should write here area, but dear students, it doesn't matter whether it is area, length, breadth. It is only for division. So by dividing, result will be B. So here you will write delta B by B. Very important one. So delta B by B, what will you write? Plus minus here delta A by A, because two terms are given and they are division. First, second, first, doesn't matter. You can write plus delta L by L. So delta B, first of all, you will find out B breadth, area divided by length. That is equal to 600 by 30, and that is equal to 20 meter only. Now delta B by 20 is equal to plus minus delta A. Delta A here is given is 600. 0.3, this is delta A, upon 600 plus 0.1 upon 30, delta L by L, length. So here another times delta B is equal to plus minus, by cross multiply, 20 comes here. Now by taking the LCM of 630, because we will add them, and the LCM is 600, 0.3 as it is, 30, 20 into 0.1, and that is equal to 2, and this is 30, and that is 2.3 by 30, and this is the delta B. And if you find out the percentage error, so dear student, you know very well, to find out the percentage error, 2.3 upon 30, this is the error in how much, that from 20 for percentage it is 100, and this is the percentage error. You can calculate this, right? 2020, and that is 2.3 upon 6, 0.6, 0.38%. So dear student, that's a very important one. So in this lecture I have discussed you for different types of errors, parameters. First, error in addition. Always remember, in case of error in addition, definitely error will be added directly, whether it is the case of addition or subtraction. So similarly, same formula for error in division and error in multiplication. So dear students, in the last I want to tell you, always remember, for error, through how many questions, lot of questions will be there in NCERT book or any reference book. So you will have to practice a lot for this topic, and definitely you will practice lot of questions, and if you will practice again and again, definitely there will be no problem. If any problem exists you regarding this topic, you can contact me, make a call to your, text me my personal number, you can ask, right? So there should be no problem for any students. So today topic is error in division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So thanks for today. Thank you.